Yeah, it's right around 6:30 a.m. on Tuesday, April 23rd. I'm trying to take a shower and I keep having to jump out because the water from this shower head and this tap smell so foul that I keep having to jump out when the water suddenly starts to stink when it comes out of the shower head. And it also smells when it comes out of this tap, even though I'm not rinsing anything in that tap. But when I start to try to rinse anything out, whether it's my hands or my hair bands or anything, this water suddenly starts to stink. And the odors are the same exact set of odors that I keep reporting are coming out of that shower head and out of this tap when I try to rinse things out under them. And then when I don't try to rinse things out under them, they don't stink. So right now, this water stinks like Parmesan cheese and like somebody's filthy 50-day-old unwashed feet. And I keep reporting it smells like feet and like Parmesan cheese. Those are odors that should never be coming out of a tap that is carrying treated Boston water. But somebody is obviously tampering with the water to this bathroom. So I'm actually running the water in the kitchen as well. And the water also stinks from this tap right here. At the same time, there's no heat, so I have to keep the burner on the stove going. I'm dripping wet, and I have to be somewhere in an hour and a half. This water stinks. It smells like Parmesan cheese and like feet, like somebody's filthy feet. Also, like sewage occasionally. So somebody, again, is leaching some kind of biohazardous contamination into the water from this tap, into the water from my shower head, and I keep having to jump out. My hair is literally full of soap. Can you see this right here? I can't rinse out my hair. Do you see how it's full of soap? This is insane because it should smell like shampoo when I try to rinse my hair out. But as soon as I jump under the water, that's when it suddenly starts to stink. And obviously there's surveillance devices in this unit, as people keep telling me, and as the Boston police detectives have confirmed that they had knowledge of as of a couple of years ago. So somebody is using what they can see me doing and trying to rinse off to suddenly, apparently, leach contamination into the tap from this kitchen sink and into my shower head and the tap from my bathroom sink as well. So I can't rinse anything out right now. I'm covered with soap. And when I do rinse myself off under the tap, it should smell like soap because I'm covered in soap right now. But this water is obviously being tampered with. Apparently, a few years ago it was suggested that somebody is using a saddle valve to pump whatever they want into the pipes to this bathroom. And because the bathroom of Unit 78 has been housing a psychopath, a sex offender, a hacker, and a career criminal named Jasmine Irizarry since 2013, and Ms. Irizarry continues to apparently be in the employ of the Greenville Group because she's still in this building, then, it's not a stretch to figure out that maybe a psychopath has some abilities to contaminate people's water. I don't know. A saddle valve is a very simple piece of hardware that anybody can get at any hardware store. You can buy it for, 15, 18 bucks, and then you just clamp it around a pipe. You attach a hose to the valve, and then you can pump in whatever you want into that pipe. In 2019, there was multiple hours of work being done against the pipes to this kitchen sink, and that's when the water to this tap started to stink. That happened in 2019 after a lot of construction work was done on a Sunday afternoon. And when I reported it to the Greenville Group, they said they had no knowledge of any construction work being done to the pipes of my tap on a Sunday afternoon. However, that's probably when the saddle valve was attached to the intake pipe to this tap, because again, that's when the water started to stink, like odors so foul, it's like it's coming out of a sewer, right? Not from the Boston water supply that is treated and tested extensively before it gets to your building or to your home. So now I have to call the Greenville Group and tell them I can't rinse off. I'm trying to take a shower. My hair is literally covered with soap. I don't know if you can see the soap. Yeah, do you see the suds right there? I can't rinse anything off right now because that water stinks so foul that you have to jump out of the way when it starts to come out of the tap. And it's intermittent, which means it's not coming from the Boston water supply. If it was continuous, then obviously it would be something having to do with the Boston water supply, but it's intermittent. That means somebody is pumping something into this tap. It is intermittent to the morons who watch this channel. Intermittent means that it is episodic, meaning it is not coming from the constant continuous flow of water that comes into this building off of the street from the water main that carries treated, tested Boston water to this building. Yeah, so here we go again. I mean, every few days there's some kind of malfunction that has nothing to do with anything that I'm doing, and I have to report it to the Greenville Group because it contains a lot of breaches of habitation, violations of the lease, health and safety issues, etc.
Office is currently closed. If this is an emergency, please press 1. Otherwise, press 2 to leave a voicemail for the front office. After the tone, please leave a detailed message with your name and number so we may get back to you when we return.
Hi there. It's right around 6:35 a.m. on Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024. I'm calling from Unit 89 to report that the water from my shower head, from my bathroom tap, and from my kitchen tap have been stinking so foul over the last hour that I've been trying to shower that I keep having to jump out of the shower and try to rinse things out under the sink of my kitchen, not from my bathroom, but from my kitchen, because as I keep reporting, the water from my shower head and from my kitchen tap and now my bathroom tap as well intermittently stink like feet and like Parmesan cheese, occasionally like fish and like sewage. And these odors are intense and overpowering as soon as they come out of the tap or of the shower head. This has nothing to do with anything that I'm trying to rinse out. I'm covered with soap right now. I've got shampoo in my hair. I've been trying to rinse out shampoo for the last 20 minutes. And the water that I am rinsing myself out underneath should smell like shampoo and like soap, not like 50-day-old unwashed feet, like someone's dirty butt crack and like raw sewage. And this is obviously some type of contamination that is being leached into the pipes to my bathroom. And this does not happen when I take a shower in the bathroom down the hall. This does not happen when I try to get water from the sink in the bathroom down the hall, which is on the same floor and about 30 feet down the hall. This is a serious health and safety issue. I keep reporting it, and Greenville refuses to address this issue. This started happening in 2019 when your psychopath and sex offender, Jasmine Irizarry, had a lot of construction work being done in her bathroom against the pipes to my kitchen sink on a Sunday afternoon when Greenville said that their maintenance team does not work. After that, that's when the water from my kitchen tap started to stink and to absolutely make me sick, and I was no longer able to use it for drinking or for cooking or anything like that. I am recording this voicemail for legal purposes. I will be filing a court case against the Greenville Group for deliberately allowing the contamination of the tap water to my kitchen sink and to my shower head as well, because again, I am covered in soap right now and shampoo. I smell like a bunch of scented soap and shampoo, and I have nothing to do with the stinking fish, Parmesan cheese, and feet smelling water that comes out of my shower head when I try to rinse myself off under the shower head. The water does not stink when I'm not trying to rinse myself off under the shower. And this also is the same set of odors that comes out of my kitchen tap and of my bathroom tap as well. This is, again, a federal crime. It is a federal crime to contaminate anyone's water supply, and I will be reporting this to the housing court. If you have any questions, you know my phone number. Again, it is 6:30 a.m. I am unable to finish showering in my shower right now, even though I have to be somewhere in an hour and a half because the water stinks so foul. It is obviously biohazardous and has nothing to do with anything that I'm trying to rinse out under it. The bathroom tap, actually, I haven't been rinsing anything out under that tap, and it stinks like feet and like Parmesan cheese as soon as it comes out of the tap. This is a crime. I will be treating it as a crime. And if you have any questions, again, you know my phone number. I will be filing a court complaint against the Greenville Group and against Jasmine Irizarry, the psychopath who keeps tampering with the water to this tap and to this unit, obviously, because you guys allow her to hang out in the bathroom of 78, which shares 3 walls with my bathroom and with my kitchen sink. Thank you. Yeah, now I can't rinse off. Well, if I rinse off, I'm going to smell like feet and like Parmesan cheese, which is obviously what these people want. I mean, this is deliberate. Cannot possibly be an accident because, again, it only happens when I try to rinse myself off under the tap or under the shower head. It does not happen when I jump out and I just stand there watching the water run. So there's a clue.